Well, let's turn now to Prince Andrew. Richard Eden, the Mail on Sunday says the Duke is considering writing his own memoirs. Tell us more. What do we know?
Yeah, there has been quite a bit of speculation about this. Obviously, as it's suggested he needs to earn some money. He wants to be able to stay at Royal Lodge, and I think he might need some money to pay for repairs. And the Mail on Sunday was reporting that he's in talks potentially about writing it. I think friends of his have been very keen to play this down, but it is possible he's sort of waiting to see whether publishers come forward and say, good idea, yes, we would be prepared to pay you a few million or something. But
million, yeah.
It's, it would be a highly controversial move.
Certainly. I mean, Richard Kay, do you think, I think this is probably the last thing the royal family would want, a memoir from...
Yeah, not only is it the last thing the royal family need, I think it's probably the last thing Prince Andrew needs too. I mean, this is much more to do with his reputation and managing his reputation going forward. He feels he's been traduced over the last few years because of events which he feels he didn't really have complete control on, and he has taken a close look at what Harry did with Spare, and he has wondered quite clearly, is this a route for me? Should I be looking for a ghostwriter to collaborate with? His estranged wife, who still lives with him, Fergie, has herself written her own memoir too, I think, over the last few years, and she would no doubt be giving him some encouragement. But whether it would be a good look for the King in the year of his coronation, I think is another matter altogether.
And Richard Eden, in the Mail on Sunday's piece, they quote an American PR man who says that the Duke still has something he calls the slime factor. Does Andrew think that this book could perhaps get rid of that? I mean, is that quite an unrealistic expectation?
Well, let's remember that, he chose to give that interview to Emily Maitlis on BBC Newsnight, which he thought would be great for his reputation.
Which notoriously backfired spectacularly.
He thought it would be a chance for him to sort of put his point of view and get the points across he wanted to make. And it was a complete and utter disaster. So, people who are telling him that, yes, writing a memoirs is a great move, they may not have his best interests at heart.
And Richard Kay, you mentioned the success of Spare, obviously financially very lucrative. Yeah. Prince Andrew, needs to earn money. I mean, what can he do? This is of course a route.
That is a great problem. What can he do? He can't go out and get any kind of conventional job. The kind of business that he was doing in his previous life has been denied to him now. He can't travel to many of the places that he would travel to. He's in many ways an international pariah, stranded in luxury at Royal Lodge in Windsor. How is he going to earn any money in the future? It's very difficult to see. Nevertheless, his brother is not going to make him A, homeless, or B, penniless, and he will support him financially. I mean, you've got to remember the one thing about the royal family is that blood is thicker than water, and they'll always stand with each other come what may. So there will be something there for him, but he probably won't have the riches that he feels he deserves and wants.
Thank you for watching, but don't forget to click here to subscribe to our Royals channel for Palace Confidential, which brings you the latest royal news, views and gossip. See you there.